Hey guys, hope you're doing good. Let me tell you about my sponsor, Noble Gold. You know, life has never looked so uncertain as it does right now. Across the U.S., people are being paralyzed into indecision. So many people humming and hawing about everything, feeling flustered with all of these shutdowns, avoiding that issue, the money one. But bleak as it might look, there may be a silver or even gold lining. If you've worked for years before CV, you could have a 401k sitting around gathering dust, or even an old IRA that we could help with. Working for your old company when it could be working for you. We're not talking peanuts either. Some plans have thousands of dollars in them. All your 401k plans. Look into this, please. To find out more about unlocking your own hidden treasure, call the team at Noble Gold at 877-646-5347. And if that's not an incentive enough, Noble Gold is giving away the U.S. Mint's own solid silver 5-ounce $1 Apollo 11 moon landing coin when you sign up today for a gold or silver IRA. I have one. It's so worth it right now to jump on the phone and deal with this by calling 877-646-5347 now. Please, guys, jump on this opportunity. They will help you out. It's a great company and they support True Reporting, and you get an awesome coin in the meantime, my friends. So again, thank you for choosing Noble Gold, and I hope you enjoy the podcast. What's up? What's up? Oh, I don't know, just the greatest corner, the coziest corner in the internet, on the internet, whatever. Are we in the internet? I don't know. That's a great question though. Are we in the internet? How are you? I know it's a bit of a somber day. 19 years ago today. One of the worst sacrifices, and that's exactly what it was. One of the worst sacrifices in human history took place, but we're not here to talk about that. I'm not toning down this show. I've been toned down for centuries. But we're here together. We're here together. Helen Edgar, turn your computer up. Sounds like you might need an update. Wowzers. How's your day? How you living? If you're new here, you need to let us know. You need to let us know. Let us know how you found it. And welcome. Please go ahead and subscribe. Make sure that you have that notification bell clicked on. Make sure that you are following me on Twitter at True Reporting. Make sure you're following me on Parler at True Reporting 1985. And if you want to be a Patreon member and support this channel financially, it's actually pretty cheap. I've made it pretty cheap for everybody. And it really does help out this channel. I'm looking to get a new camera. I want a camera. I need it. Because I want to do stuff out there, outside of this office. I want to do it out there. But we got a couple topics. We got a couple topics, and I don't know. I've been working a little bit on making things easier when it comes to the call-ins. It just looks better. The little cosmetic features. But it's always a pleasure to have like-minded patriots gather together, is it not? Is it not? I'm glad to be here with you guys. I can promise you that. What's up, Shan? Sunny skies. What is up? Joe Richards, that's a new name. Blair family says they're still in lockdown in Melbourne, have to have curfew papers. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, same things happen in the UK. You need to check out. You need to check it out. That podcast I dropped yesterday, there's a lot in there. Low numbers. I couldn't believe it. I worked hard. It's okay. It's okay. What are you going to do? Right? Lori Stevens, Appalachia Badger. What's up? What's up? Janet J. Belgium in the house from across the pond. My favorite. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Joe, thank you for doing that. She says, I'm assuming this is a female. I shared and invited people to join. Thank you. Thank you so much. Make sure that you go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you share this stream as well. Pack the chat. You know your mission. 1,000 likes by the end of the show. Yesterday's stream, when we streamed the rally, we had 1.5 thousand likes. I love it. That makes me feel appreciated. It really does. And I greatly appreciate it. You have no idea. You have no idea. This is such a blessing that we can do this together, especially on such a somber occasion as of today. But again, we're not going to talk about it. Wow. Bull Rush Bear, Thomas and Shan, my friend's wife was on a plane that hit the towers. If they were drones, where did she go? I never said they were drones. I never thought they were drones. People died, and then they detonated the building. Controlled demolition. That's what they did. No talk on Building 7 phrased eyebrow. There never has been. It's like it never existed. That's such a good red pill for people, just to get the spark, you know? Master Poe. Hello, Thomas. What's up? Master Poe. Did you ever watch Opie and Anthony? Is that why that's your name? Let me know. Oh, I know, Bull Rush Bear. I know I didn't. Some people say they were drones or holograms. Insanity. Insanity. Thank you, A New Era TAS. You're a blessing, and we appreciate you, Thomas. I appreciate you. I can promise you that. Do. I'm going to go ahead and throw up the numbers real quick. Whoa. Not over there. Move, mouse. Do. So I tried to make it a little cleaner. Check this out. If you want to call in, boom, there's the number. Doesn't that look much better? Doesn't that look much better? Angela Wagner, of course I believe in clones. Of course. Clone X? What is it called? Something like that? Sean from SGT Report had 2 pilots on his show. Never mind. I was about to make a terrible joke. True Reporting want to explain to some in the chat why Building 7 was never reported and some don't know. Yeah. I mean, 2 towers fell. We saw that happen. And then there was a 3rd tower that went down, and we can look at video of that if it doesn't ding me. What's up, Christina Love? Good to see you. I think I saw Melissa Marie. There she is. What's up, Melissa Marie? And Prayer Warrior Girl. What's up? Good to see you guys. If you guys want to send me, if you want to I know qmap.pub is down, but what's the other one that's not? I think it's this one. I think it's qanon.pub. There it is. Look at you, boy. I thought that's what it was. I can't believe I remembered that. Paulette, don't you give me that look. What's up? I am doing it again. She's talking about the jingle that I do. I like this song too. So what have we missed? I know. Let me minimize myself so my giant fat head is not in the way. There we go. We're looking smooth. We're looking ladle gravy smooth. A ladle full of gravy smooth. All right, I think most of us have seen this from the post 4665. Tyranny, like hell, is not easily conquered. Say that again. Yet we have this consolation with us, that the harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. I agree to that. Thomas Paine, The American Crisis. When we conquer this darkness, do you understand how things are going to change for the better? My God. We're going to feel it. We're going to feel it lift off of us. I can tell you that. Oh, wait a minute. I got to mute people coming in. Oh, I can't. Let me allow participants to unmute themselves. No, not yet. Y'all just sit tight. Paulette in 3513. Yes. So anyways, you know, it's going to be, it's a physical, also in a esoteric shell that we're breaking out of, right? Like a cicada, breaking out, ready to go, we're ready to fly, because this is what we're meant to do. But we've been held down for so long, and some of you get that, some of you may not. But I'm telling you, that's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to feel entirely different. We're going to feel gratification. We're going to feel proud. We're going to feel extremely happy. And some people who don't know anything about any of this, nothing about this channel, nothing about Q, nothing about anything, they're going to feel it too. Why is that, Thomas? How, if they don't know about, how will they feel it? Because we're all one. It's a collective consciousness. And we're all routed to each other. It's amazing. It's amazing. Clonaid. Thank you, Devra. Clonaid, not Clonex. Where did I make that up? Probably on another timeline somewhere. Your boy's looking tan, though. Listen. All right, let's go to the next one. And this is about the fires. See something, say something. Check this out. Arson. Let me hide the screen real quick. There you go. Your boy's getting better. Your boy's getting better. Arson. Right now, there are 14 confirmed fire spots. All started between 1 and 5 a.m. Saturday morning. These were intentional set fires, not caused by dragging of chains, abandoned campfires, etc. The U.S. Forest Service. Slush funds. It's slush funds. They're stealing your money, California. What is it? Californians. Stealing your money. Look at this. Look at all of these fires. It's not natural. It's not natural. Has it been dry over there, by the way? Can you let me know? Anybody in California, has it been dry? Are you getting any type of precipitation? Why is this? It's not normal. Another report right here. It says the FBI, Portland, and local law enforcement agencies have been receiving reports that extremists are responsible for setting wildfires in Oregon with our state and local partners, the FBI. Who's paying them? Huh? GS? Get a little bit of a kickback? Huh? He's already given them debit cards. He's already given them transportation. He puts them in a hotel. They're making money to kill people. The FBI has investigated several reports and found them to be untrue. Whose side is the FBI on? The Portland FBI, right? Not on our side. God, there's so many corrupt three-letter agencies, isn't there? It's insane. It runs deep. The swamp runs deep. You know? So that was for, what are these right here? Let's check it out. Look at this. We got another one. Great job, Trooper Moorfield. A pedestrian decided to match light the grass. Wow. One is in custody and one is on his way to jail. You're going to go to jail for a very long time. Court rules defendant must disclose phone password to police and prosecutors in first ruling of its kind in state. The Oregon Court of Appeals made a first of its kind ruling, let me shut this off, on the state Wednesday, when it affirmed a lower court's decision that the forced disclosure of a defendant's phone passcode was not violation of her Fifth Amendment rights. Wow. So what does this mean? Does this mean that there are people contacting other people? Maybe the ringleader of Antifa? Maybe the ringleader or a puppet like George Soros is calling somebody? Maybe not that high. But they're going to get to the source, is what that post means. And a lot of people are in a lot of effing trouble. Post 4670. Speak freely. What is this? I speak freely every day. I trust Signal because it's well built, but more importantly because of how it's built, open source, peer reviewed, and funded entirely by grants and donations, a refreshing model for how critical services should be. Jack Dorsey. Oh my God, Ed Snorton. I almost tried to say Edward Norton. Edward Snowden. Bruce Schneier, no one cares. Laura Poitras, Oscar-winning filmmaker, you're trash. Signal. Speak freely. Yeah, sure. I don't know what that means. Somebody call in and tell me what that post means. Is that like a new Twitter or something? I don't know. Then we see here, Kevin Cork. Remember when I said, wake me when there are indictments and or arrests? Well, a solid DOJ source just told me, set my alarm clock. Oh my God. I said I'll believe it when I see him, the Durham report. How is this 12:49 a.m. on September 12th, which is tomorrow, 2020? Can someone please explain that to me? It's 1 hour ago. Are you telling me something's going to drop about the Durham report tomorrow? Not tomorrow. They would never drop it on a Saturday. It's going to be dropped at the beginning of the week. Wow. Big posts. I'll refresh. No more. We'll minimize that. And we'll bring in a caller. How about that? I'll throw the number back up. Boop. That looks so good. I'm impressed. Oh, blow me up. There we go. Scoot me over. Looks good, boys and girls. Let's bring in a caller. How many we got? Couple? I will ask to unmute you. I don't know what it says on your end, but I'll wait. There we go. 3513.
Hey, it's Tracy from Indiana again.
Hi, Tracy. Can you share with the class when I click to unmute you, do you have to do anything on your end?
Yes, you do. You have to push *6.
Perfect. So when you guys call in and I tell you to unmute, press *6. What's up, Tracy? Give me the lowdown. What's up?
And 6 is my lucky number, so there we go.
I love it.
Okay. Tonight, the only thing I was calling in about is I wanted to say that in December last year, I was diagnosed with cancer.
God bless
And
you.
Don't anybody be sad for me because 1, I have God.
Yes.
2, I did hundreds of hours of research on how you can cure yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I have been curing myself ever since. I feel 100%. Anybody that looked at me always says, man, you look so healthy. I can't tell anything's even wrong with you. That's because I'm already healed. Why? Because I've already given my life over to God. I've thrown it to the wind. I've said, everything is up to you, Lord. It's in your court now, and that's what it is. So
Wow.
I think I'm already healed. Okay, well, let's put that aside because I'm a
Beautiful
positive individual. And I'm getting ready to go here. So duality. I wanted to talk a little bit about duality, and I'll be real quick because I know you got a lot of callers that are going to want to get in tonight.
Absolutely.
Duality. What I've been seeing lately is everything that I think I knew, I actually know. But things that I thought that I didn't know, I'm learning quickly, and it's going quicker and quicker and quicker on the things that I think that I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been watching a lot of different shows, and I've just realized that what this all comes down to is the faster you get to know yourself and what's going on internally is the faster all of us collectively, because we're all one,
Yes.
not only God, but with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And this is unity. But the thing about the duality is you have to know evil to know good, and you have to see dark to see light. So
Correct.
The quicker you figure out that you are the duality and you have to get over your personal darkness and you have to bring yourself into the positive and into the light, that's when everyone else is also going to do the same thing. And collectively, we are taking ourselves to the next level, and we can all see light at the end of the tunnel. So be positive, put the positive vibes out there, and just love everyone and send the love waves as far as you can send them. That's all I can tell you guys. That's the whole key to life right now.
That should be recorded, and it is recorded. It's being recorded right now. So that was beautiful. And Tracy, I believe in self-healing. I believe that if you can tap into it, you can definitely get rid of whatever that is, whatever cancer is. You can get rid of it.
What it is, they're not telling us. There's no such thing as a virus, but what there is there's bacteria, and they put bacteria into our food, into our water, into our air, into everything we do. So if you can just figure out what the bacteria is and work on, I've got something called fenbendazole, which Red Pill turned me on to. Mm-hmm. And it is actually a dewormer for dogs. But what it does, it's got an ingredient in it that absolutely goes inside your cells and it kills the cancer from within. And I've been doing that. And that's why I think I'm healed. But it's along with God. It's along with your diet. The main important thing about this whole thing, keep your body alkaline, 100% alkaline, because everything I've read, if you go below 5 on the acidity scale with your pH in your blood and your urine, you're going to die. But if you keep your alkaline level up 6.5 or better, you're going to be healthy. You're not going to have any disease, and you're not going to have anything to worry about. That's where I'm at right now. My urine and my blood right now are at 8. So
we need to buy alkaline water.
I'm so high on the alkaline scale that nothing can touch me. My immune system is so way up there that nothing can touch me.
Wow. So you're telling, go to Publix, go to grocery stores and get alkaline water, correct?
Yes. Not only alkaline water, but there's a thing online where you can look and see what foods are available to you that are on the alkaline scale. I don't eat any white sugar, no white flour. I've cut out all dairy. I've cut out everything except alkaline food. So nothing is going in if it's not an immune system builder or if it's not an alkaline item, meaning food, water, or nothing else. That's it. And I've built myself up, and my immune system is so high, my alkaline is so high that nothing can penetrate. No matter if there's cancer in my body or not, it's not going to be able to kill me because my alkaline is so high.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
It's,
I love it. I love it. I'm going to look at this right now. Tracy, thank you so much for the call, and God bless you. And you're such a good caller, and I hope the best for you. Call back anytime.
I do. Thank you for your show. I love you guys, and I love you, and I love everybody in the chat. Everything's always so positive. Love everybody. Love is the key.
Absolutely. Love is the key. Thank you, Tracy. Have a good evening.
All right, great.
All right. Bye-bye. Tracy, everybody. That's how it should go. Once you get in, you get to the point so we can get through. We got a lot of people. We got a good bit of people waiting online. Online, how to, what is it? Keep your, alkaline diet. Alkaline diet. That's a thing. It's probably like fruits and veggies and stuff like that. The concept of an alkaline and acidic foods was developed during the mid-1800s. Whoa. As a dietary ash hypothesis, it proposed that foods once metabolized leave an acid or alkaline ash in the body. That's what she's saying. It lined her. According to proponents of the alkaline diet, the metabolic waste or ash left from the burning of foods directly affect the acidity or alkalinity of the body. Choosing more alkaline foods in theory should alkalize your body and improve health. Holy. What? Wow. Might as well. Might as well. I like that. I like that. Guys, if you're enjoying this podcast, please hit that like button and please share it. I would really appreciate it. And we actually did fix, me and producer Seth, God bless that man. We noticed that when somebody would super chat, it would be off and you couldn't really read the names, but all that's fixed now. So you can also super chat still, and that's almost, goes directly into True Reporting's PayPal. So if you want to do that, some of you guys did. We had a good bit the other day, which I was stoked about. So let's go ahead and take Miss Paulette.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
What? How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Yeah, you always know it's me before I you take my call. I think it's because I use my Zoom application, so I put my name in the username so that maybe people should do that so that you know who it is.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's it's allowing, let me check. Allow participants to rename themselves. So if you don't want your phone number shown, which I have it on the opposite screen so no one can see it, right. If you want to, change your phone number to your name, just your first name, I can just be like, because like the next person, hey, what's up, Garrison? Yeah. I mean, just change your phone number to your name and I can call you and I don't have to ask.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Now you're thinking.
Anyway, Thomas, so yeah. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to thank you again, guys. I was 7 people away from getting 1,000 followers on Twitter. So I just put, I'm 7 people away from getting 1,000. My love, Thomas, retweeted that, and I picked up 80 new followers in 2 hours. It was crazy.
Beautiful. I saw it, and right when you dropped it, I retweeted it. Because you're always so kind to me, and, that's what you do. That's what we do for each other.
I thought that was very sweet. But just very quickly, I wanted to talk about all this bad press that QAnon is getting right now.
Sure.
They are making us out to be a bunch of wackadoodles.
Yes.
That they were actually, I saw an article that said, if you have a loved one that is,
I saw that,
hooked up with QAnon, there's a way to get them away from there and get them help.
Didn't you post that?
They did. I'll have to find that. That article.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought I don't know who posted it. It's ridiculous. They're trying to divide up families and break up marriages.
Oh, I know. They're trying to making it sound like that we are all brainwashed.
Yes.
That we are Nazis and we are anti-Semitic. Yeah.
Yes.
Because supposedly we are against all Jewish people because they own the banks. I mean, I love the way that when they do the articles, they have like their keywords that they use. I said, watch this. They're going to say baseless claims,
Yep.
Debunked claims. It's all these same words that they use, when they're trying to discredit us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing. I've never been the subject of such a campaign. And can you imagine what our president goes through every day? And I'm not even named specifically in this, campaign that the media has against Q. And I'm feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh my God, these people think we're crazy.
Absolutely.
And we are over the target. We are the news right now. Honest to God, we really are. When I say we're the news, we are the news. We're like all over the place. So that just confirms that we are doing the right thing, that we're
100%
job that we were asked to do. And I think that President Trump, he knows who we are. He knows who we
100%.
Oh yeah, I heard about those people. Of course he does. And he's loving every minute of this.
He does. He has to play it down. He has to play it down because they'll do an FF on us.
It's kind of like a wink type thing. And we know what he's doing. We know what he's saying. And it's like our little secret. And it's our little, oh yeah. One of the articles says that there's about 3 million followers.
Yeah, way more than that. Way more than that.
Like I said there is. I retweeted it and said there are 3 million. I said that's about less than 1% of what how many followers of Q that we actually have.
Yes.
But now, I know what it was. Somebody said something really negative, and there was 73,000 likes of telling them something negative against them. What it was, I don't know how to explain it, but it was somebody who was saying bad things about QAnon, and then somebody answered it, and then 73,000 people liked that answer. And I said, "Now, how do you feel?" I don't
Love
know
it.
But anyway, yeah. So that's what we have to just be careful and make sure that they aren't going to do anything crazy to us. It's a little bit scary,
Well, anything can happen here in the next 7 or 8 weeks. So 6 to 7 weeks now.
I think we're going to be okay. I really do.
I pray.
Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you. And
you're absolutely welcome.
A great week. We've been spending a lot of time with you.
Mm-hmm.
Your love, we all love it because we get to spend all this time with each other. So I want to thank you again.
Absolutely.
In my life, just what it is now. I love it. So that's it.
Paulette, very sweet of you as usual. And, anytime you want something retweeted, I'll throw it out there. Especially if it has to do with followers.
Yes, I love everybody. Everybody have a great night. And that's it.
You too, Paulette. Thanks for calling. Where we go, when we go all. Thank you, Paulette.
You're welcome.
And that's Paulette, everybody. I guess you guys were saying there's more posts. Let's take a look. Let's take a look-see. Wow. Let's go. Let me take this off so you can see. I'll minimize me. What does this say? I have not seen this. Signal became one of the top 10 most downloaded social apps on iOS yesterday for the first time, according to data from App Annie, whatever the hell that is. The last time Signal downloads ranked nearly as high was on the day of Trump's inauguration. Download. They were up to something. and that something is not good. Download. Signal since day one. Did they know? Signal became, as I just read all of this, coordinated, analyze, downloads, pre-protest rights. They are talking to the riders. This is what they're going to do. It's all set up. They're going to know who's communicating with each other. They should already have this because it's the NSA. Pre-protest riots. Start 60 protest riots. Coincidence? Now think fires. They're telling people through this app how this is how they're communicating. That is massive. Wow. Antifa.com redirect to Biden's donation page. Yes. Similar to BLM to DNC. Q. Of course. It's all bought and paid for. James Comey. That's one of the indictments. Death by hanging. See ya. See ya. I would not download that signal. I wouldn't download that. Because I feel like it would blur the lines if all of us did that and then we are like almost a part of it or something. I think this is saying stay away from it. Let them, because none of them look at this. None of these idiots out there look at this. So if we start downloading it, then we're going to be a part of it. Don't download Signal. Wow. That's how they're getting them. That's exciting. That's exciting, guys. Beautifully done. Well done. *6 to unmute yourself. 7856. 7856, what's up?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. Who am I speaking with?
Angela.
Hi, Angela.
First of all, I want to say, God bless Tracy.
Absolutely. All day.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
God bless you.
Thank you.
And second of all, I'm going to be a devil's advocate here.
All right.
A lot of people think QAnon is nuts, and one of the things is the cloning. Cloning people.
Sure.
Most of us have no idea what you're talking about. Like, you're literally thinking that, like, people are cloning presidents and all that. Can you please explain that?
Okay. I don't think that they are cloning the president. I do know that many of the elites, many of anyone in the hierarchy at the very top do have body doubles. Now, I mean, there are some suggestions out there that Joe Biden does not look at all like he used to.
You don't think that's a facelift?
I don't know if it's a facelift. I don't know if a facelift changes your earlobes. Does it?
Well, it can if you pinch it up a little, and I only know this because I have friends who have done it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I mean, that's...
Yeah, it literally changes everything. It can change your... The way you pinch it, like right below...
Yeah,
can change your earlobe.
Sure.
It can change your entire ear. Except for inside.
Correct. Well, some of them, quote unquote Tom Hanks, the inner part of his ear is different. So you can take a look at that. But yes, very interesting. I don't know if Joe Biden's inner ear looks different, but I do believe in cloning, but I'm not saying that President Trump is a clone. There is something called Clonate that is in Canada. They are doing something up there. I think that they have technologies well beyond our imagination that they hide from us, and that when someone when someone finds out about it, they deem them crazy. So
exactly.
Yes. And I like it when people play devil's advocate, and that's a great, like, I mean, I don't know anything about, plastic surgery,
Right.
But, and I didn't know that it would change your earlobes, but it does not
change your earlobes.
Sure. It can change your earlobes. We know that. And if it doesn't change the inside of your ear, I would suggest looking at the pictures of Tom Hanks' inner ear. It is definitely different. I do believe a lot of these people do have body doubles. And that's my statement for that. I do know there is stuff out there when you talk about John F. Kennedy Jr., when we talk about a lot of stuff about ETs and reptilians and all this kind of stuff. I know that makes people sound nuts.
It does.
Right. But there is
offense, but it really does.
Sure. I take no offense taken. But I've really looked into so much of this that, and using discernment, using just being a logical human. I'm just a guy. Like, I'm just a guy that when I look at something, I'm like, there is a high possibility that this could be very true. And I will go with my gut on a lot of this because that's what we're meant to do. I think your gut is never wrong. I think your intuition is never wrong. And I think when you get that hint of, my God, this is real, it really kind of changes your outlook on life. I never thought, we could go back. I never thought that these people were, blackmailed by pedophilia. I never thought it would ever come to that, but they all are.
Yeah.
And
well, that's a huge problem, obviously.
It's a huge problem. And when I look into spirit cooking, when I look into the way that, just tying all of this stuff together from the Podesta.
Do you believe that they're eating babies? Like
100%. 100%. Yes.
Oh, you do?
I 100% believe that.
Another devil's advocate thing.
Sure.
I personally, I hate to put my feelings out here, but
you're totally fine.
I can't see the baby eating.
Well, I mean, yes, they do that. 100%.
I believe that they do cakes. Call me silly, but I believe that they make cakes and food into human bodies, human form. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like they do. Yeah, I mean, but
I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen any proof.
Sure. There are just
actually none of us have.
I believe that I would have to. There's so much information that I gather every single day. But if they are, I can't say some of these words. If they are R-ing, R-A-P, you know what I'm about to say, kids?
Yes, I see.
If they are doing that, and they have cages for them, cells for them, if they are, they do worship Moloch. This is a fact. Because in the WikiLeaks drops, Hillary Clinton is said to be sacrificing a chicken, which is all true. It's all out there from the U.S. Department of whatever that is, that dropped this, I guess, this document saying that these emails that she is sacrificing a chicken to Moloch. So they obviously believe in Moloch. And what did people in many years ago, what did they do with Moloch? They sacrificed children to a deity.
Gotcha.
So, I don't think things change that much. Things have different terms. Nothing has really evolved except for the phone. No technology, anything like that. It hasn't evolved as much as a phone. But I do believe that these ancient traditions, just because we don't have, people fighting to death in cages, we actually do, in a sense.
Oh, we
have, like a lion's den or something like that. I don't think we're that far off from what we were doing in biblical times before. And I think that these people know exactly what they're doing. I think that they are worshiping something.
Manipulation too.
What's that?
Clearly, manipulation
Of what?
of the past, like erasing everything and manipulating.
Sure.
It's just the start.
They used to do all of this stuff. You know, I mean, they would have public
Well,
executions.
they're doing it again, but now there's.
I think they do it underground. I think that they do this or on islands. I think they do this within their mansions. They do this out of, out of the public. And also a thing that you can look at if you want to stomach this, you can go on YouTube. I don't even know how this is still on YouTube. But if you want to look up the Hampstead kids, Hamstead kids, and listen what those two kids had to say. They're fine. They had stuff done to them, but when you say that they don't eat and kill, they most certainly do. That could be your proof because you can't. These are not actors.
I think I couldn't finish that.
It's very, very bad, and that I don't think that clip has been altered. I think that is just a camera set up by a police officer, and they filmed what these two children had to say, and I 100% believe them. The brother and sister, correct. And they said that there's also other videos out there. I don't know if they're still up, but there was one. I don't know what this was on or where. This was years ago when I saw it, at least 2.5 years ago. But there was a girl that said that they took her baby out of her. That she was basically like, John of God, the man that was with ties with Oprah, who was, basically had a sex farm, and they would take the kids and do what the most horrible things you could think of, the worst. So, if you want to go back in and listen to that Hampstead,
I already saw enough clips to make me sick, so I'm not going to continue. But maybe I can just ask you one more question.
Sure.
So the fires
that
are happening.
Sure.
It's kind of unreal. It's kind of unrealistic. Given what was it like? Oh gosh, I don't even remember the year. But this is unprecedented even during that time. This is unreal. It's California, Oregon, Washington. So many, many, many people have given video, given police records, or not records, you know what I mean, police video, saying that, there was arsonists and everything. How do you feel about that? What do you think it is?
Oh, 100% it's arson. I was just talking about it on the show.
But who do you think it is?
Oh, I think I think people are paid to do it. I think people are paid to do it.
Paid.
Yeah, 100% paid. Everything that we are seeing is not organic. People do not act like this. They are paid. They are paid to do this.
So it's organized.
100% organized. I was just talking about it on the show.
I didn't hear. I was on mute.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I suggest going back. It was we've been on for 55 minutes. I would go back about the half-hour mark, 30 minutes into the show, and listen to what I just read. And they have found them. They found multiple people doing this. Yeah.
Well, that's actually what I've read all day long. Multiple people have been arrested,
Yeah.
Multiple videos. Oh, gosh, sometimes I need to just stay off Twitter because it's just so annoying.
You should. I mean, sometimes if it can get overwhelming, it can. I do have to take more calls. I do have to take more calls.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I listen.
Talk.
Listen, I want to say this. I appreciate you playing devil's advocate. Hopefully I steered you in the right direction. I'm a very logical, even-minded guy. And if somebody wants to, that wasn't even a debate. You were asking questions and we spoke about it. And I suggest, I do believe in certain parts of those things. I know there's a lot of stuff out there that people on Twitter like Julian's Rum, Jordan Sather, CJ Truth. Many of us out there, me being one, I just don't vocalize it. Some of the stuff that does move around in this movement, I tend to roll my eyes at, like, come on. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Don't just throw something out there without any sauce.
That was kind of my point tonight. Like, just don't throw stuff out there.
100%. But I did give you some stuff. You said there's not much evidence. There's not going to be evidence of someone eating a kid on the internet. I mean, you're not going to find that. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. But if you listen to the Hampstead, if you want to look up the Cannibal Club, that is another thing. Somebody posted that in the tweet or in the chat. Look up those things. Cannibal Club, and you already know about the Hampstead kids. They go into full detail about what they're doing. It is a thing. And I appreciate your call.
Absolutely.
Are you a listener of this show?
You know what? I'm pretty recent.
Mm-hmm.
So, glad I found you.
I'm glad you did too. Make sure you subscribe so you know when I go live and stuff.
I'm subscribed, but this is my very first live.
That's totally cool.
For half a second, to be honest.
That's totally cool. I'm so glad that you found us. This is one of the best channels out there, and there's only a handful of us that are out there. And I'm glad you found us, and I appreciate your questions.
Handful?
What's that?
Who's the handful?
You could talk about X22 report.
I do listen to, okay.
Red Pill 78. You can listen to Jordan Sather. You can listen to Space Shot 76, Edge of Wonder. There's a couple out there. Usually they all kind of come through. Methods to Madness with Woke Societies. Check them out too. So
you should probably
In Pursuit of Truth as well is a great one.
I listened to that. You should combine and get yourselves out there a little more, because there's people like me who listen to some of you but don't know the rest of you.
Oh no, I mean we do combine. Me and Red Pill have done many shows together. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm very close to Red Pill 78. What's that?
Your live shows? Because I listen to your regular shows.
Oh yeah, he comes on live, sure. And we've done regular shows together.
No, I don't do live.
Sure, I know, but what I'm saying is he's been on some of my regular podcasts as well.
Oh, well, then I need to go further back.
Mm-hmm. Check it out.
I'm missing some. Okay. Well, listen, you have a great night. God bless you.
God bless you too.
Tracy.
Absolutely.
God bless everybody else.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thanks for taking my call.
Absolutely. Thank you. Okay. We have a little bit to talk about, chat. I saw people, she's wasting your time. She's doing this. She didn't waste anybody's time. She did not. She's new to this, and she's asking questions. She had no intention of besmirching this movement. She had no intentions of demeaning anything we did. I'm telling you. She was only asking questions. And that is why this is open forum. I'm not going to be like blinders on and not talk to people once they do. That's what a liberal does. I don't like what you're talking about. I'm shutting it down. That's what liberals do. Don't do that. I'm not telling you what to do, but I will never do that. I will never do that. She can come in here and talk about whatever she wants to. And we send her to the right places. It's all about love. Christina Love gets it exactly. True reporting. Intuition, darling. 100%. It's what it is. It is exactly what I did. We handled that. I handled that beautifully. And I guarantee you she will be back because she was treated so well on this channel, and she's going to go search that stuff. And she's going to go watch other channels. So we just woke someone else up. That was a great call. And that's all. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't mean to act like an ass, but I'm just letting you know that that's what this is about. When someone calls in and they have questions, I'm not going to put my blinders on and just ignore them and say, nope, click, bye. Nope, not doing that. I will never do that. Let's go ahead and bring Batman in. Batman, hit *6 if you want to get in here.
Hey, Thomas,
Hey, Batman, what's up?
how's it going?
I'm doing well. That last caller got me fired up, and I'm doing good, man. She had great questions, and I love stuff like that.
Yeah, she's asking the hard-hitting stuff. Yeah, you've got to check every once in a while. You know, it's great to have somebody to change your perspective a little bit. I mean, if they challenge you and they're wrong, they're wrong. And I don't.
I don't even think she challenged me. I called it a debate. I said it wasn't even really a debate. She wants to know stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I get that. I mean, it is far out there. We've been sold this reality that things are a lot more simple than they really are. And
Sure.
Also, we live in an age of misinformation. I mean, what is real? What's false?
Sure.
You know, I'm seeing it's getting even crazier as we get towards the election. If you look on Twitter, you're starting to see, and I kind of asked about this. You had a Uncle Vinny.
Yes.
Right. And I love that guy. And I kind of wanted to hear his, and maybe he'll call in later. I kind of wanted to hear his take on, you know, I'm seeing on Twitter, people are starting to get mad about angels versus aliens. And
Sure.
And I'm a very open person. I don't believe in any one truth until it's, you know.
Me too, man.
I like to hear all the different sides of it. And it's just strange that people are starting to get, like, our own side is starting to turn on each other because of the what would you call it, the particulars of the beliefs of the different sects of our, you know, even the right side of politics. It's getting a little tense, and so it's good to bring these things to the forefront because, I mean, you know, let's not let it bubble into the surface.
No, 100%. And somebody said in the chat, you know, it's cognitive dissonance. Hey, DJJD28, what's up? I haven't heard from her in a while. No, it's you know, it's a thing that we've got to get away from. You know, I hate to reiterate myself because it sounds redundant, but, you know, telling people that I'm not going to put blinders on, I will never, ever do that. Because if I had blinders on when somebody was telling me this stuff, this channel wouldn't be here.
Right. You can't define reality.
No.
You have to accept it.
Yeah.
What about this signal thing, man?
I just told, I mean, I don't know if you were listening, if you were muted. I think I hit the nail on the head with it. I think that's exactly what they're trying to tell us.
Think about the implications of this, though. I mean, yeah, that's absolutely what they're trying to tell us. I mean, encrypted communication.
Correct.
You've got Jack Dorsey. He's obviously Edward Snowden. The other two, they're kind of up there in the whole take down America, you know, scheme of things as well, just not as well known. And it really just doesn't make you wonder. And then obviously, I mean, it's spelled out clear as day in the post. They are using it for communications, but I mean, how deep is the implication on this? Because
God, I don't know. This is the first time I've heard of it.
Seth wrote, you've got people bailing out. You know, they're organizing money, they're organizing supplies, equipment, food. They're bailing people out, and it's all of the left. It's everybody trying to, you know, support the system or taking down the system, really.
Who's training these people, by the way?
Did you ever see those Antifa training videos out in the woods? Those are
no, I have not seen that.
But honestly, if you look deeper than that, the actual Antifa, the higher up, the core of it, you can find pictures of them in the Middle East training with terrorist organizations.
Oh, wow.
Europe. Yeah, people say it's domestic. No, this is a domestic cell of a global terrorist organization, and they use crowd warfare, and that's why you really don't know what they are, because they just look like punk kids wearing black. But when you look at the numbers and how they work, they're useless without a crowd. It's just them out there, and that's really what it's been lately. The riots are dying down. You know, Rittenhouse, that Kenosha, that was really the reason why he only shot felons was because that was all that was out there. People that were released out of jail.
100%, bro. 100.
Yeah. So they're having to switch up their strategy anyways, you know. But yeah, that's Antifa for you. They're really useless without crowds, and that's why it's so important that the people that are awake, they don't go out there. You don't need to defend it. I mean, if your town's burning, I get it. Like there's a sense of duty, but don't go looking for trouble, because the less of us that are out there, the more of them they're able to catch. And this
I agree, Batman.
I can't wait to see how fast, you know, how high up it goes once that starts getting released.
Well, my man, I appreciate your call, and it's you must be on a mic because you come in really clear.
I've got a gaming headset that I'm using.
Okay, yeah, you come in really clear. You sound great. I wish everyone sounded like that.
Good to know.
Yeah, man. Batman, we'll be live again on Monday, man. So give us a ring-a-ling, all right?
See you then. Bye.
All right, man. Take care. Batman. Guys, if you're enjoying the show, if you appreciate this show, please go ahead and hit that like button, baby. Yeah, Batman, we got a lot of callers today. I think that the number up there looks good. I think it catches the eye, and hopefully we'll get to everybody. Yeah, there is new Q. This is my favorite song too, by the way, guys. Somebody said it in the chat. Oh, just one more. 2 of them. What does this mean? It's out like this for a reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 1. There's 50. 50 of each. I don't know. John Brennan treason. James Comey treason. There you go. There you go. Da, 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 da. Guys, if you become a Patreon today, I would really appreciate it. $9.99 a month. You can do whatever price you want to. You can go higher, you can go lower, but all of it goes straight to this production, as well as PayPal, as well as the Super Chats. I would really like to see if the Super Chat looked better if someone could do that, unless I missed it. I don't think I missed any, did I? No, I haven't missed any. But, yeah. I like this song too. Kind of reminds me of like fall or something, like Halloween. I kind of like it. What do you guys think? I'm kind of feeling this. It might be a longer show. I'm not even joking. I feel good. Oh, we got Red Pill. I can't bump into him. Or does he go late? Shane, does he go late today? We'll see. Let's take another call. 4932. *6 to unmute. Hey, 4932, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, man. Who is this?
This is Charles from Cleveland, Ohio.
Hi, Charles. That's my son's name.
I've been watching your show for a few months now, and trying to take a break today on the 9/11 stuff, and
Sure.
looking at some financial news. I work for General Electric. I'm a hourly union worker here, and I found something interesting on CNBC where, because I was trying to catch some Kramer, they were talking about this guy was on there talking about a proposal for $1,000 to take this, vaccination that's going to be coming out. And
Sure.
It got me to think a little bit, because I saw a report, earlier that they're making all these NFL guys wear these bracelets now so they can trace and track them.
Sure.
So my question is, I know you're not a lawyer, but how realistic, for one, I mean, forget the money, the $1,000, but how realistic is it, do you think, they make this vaccine mandatory? I mean, even in the earlier stages of all this, when people were talking about, oh, they're going to be coming door to door, it's like
They did that in the
they're not
UK.
gonna do that.
I don't think I'll put a pistol under their chin.
You have enough people here that are broke right now who, for number one, they'll sell themselves for $1,000, and number two,
Sure.
one of the female hosts said, well, if they don't do it, then why don't we just have their employers do it?
Mm.
So my question is, now like I said, I work for a larger company.
Mm.
Do you think that that's something that they could say, hey, big companies like GE or Ford, GM,
Mm-hmm.
Can they put that into their work rules now?
Dude, that is absolutely terrifying. I pray to God that they would not do that. We're living in, I mean, this is the thing, man. We're on the precipice of something that is going to change dramatically from the world that we once knew. I don't know. I have no idea what's up their sleeve. But I can tell you one thing. If President Trump goes along with us having to be forced this vaccine or forced chipped or forced to do something to go to work, I will disband faster than lightning, because I'm telling you, and that goes to anybody else. If you're a sheep, if something like that were to happen and you actually stuck by it, I think that would be, you're a sheep. You know?
The thing is, the interesting, absolutely, the interesting thing was they kept saying whether the vaccine would be pre or post election.
Sure.
And I'm thinking to myself, I don't give a shit if it's before or after. I'm
correct.
I'm not taking either way. But do you think this would be something that they would postpone until after the election if they legitimately had one? Because this could be something that could end all this division between the common citizen. Because I'm sure there's people, whether you're in Antifa, Blue, Democrat, Black Lives Matter, whatever, that are probably along the same lines. Like, we're not going to be injected with this shit.
No.
And so they don't want that united. You know, now people are more united, and they're going against, the state.
I don't know, man. I mean, we can speculate and see what's going to happen, but I have no idea. I mean, who knows what's going to
understand how people don't research this stuff. I mean, I got a 60 Minutes video. I snatched it off YouTube months ago, and I saved it. This was when they were trying to promote the swine flu vaccine.
Yeah, sure.
And they called out the CDC because they put out this vaccine that they administer, but it wasn't the one that was approved by the FDA. And thousands of people came down with neuro disorders.
Right.
The government.
Well, who runs CNN? You know what I'm saying? Like, there are going to be casualties within this war, because the more people that stay asleep, the more people are going to get hurt. So that's the point of all of this. I don't know.
Absolutely.
I don't know what's going to happen. But all I know is that no one's sticking me with nothing. No one's putting a chip in me. No one's going to tell me what to do. I am my own person. I have free will, and I'll do whatever I want to do. So,
Absolutely.
As soon as anything like that comes out of this administration, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to go along with it. I will never go along with anything that's going to be done upon my body that's not done by myself. So, not saying that will ever happen. I don't imagine that to come ever out of this administration. I'm just telling you where I stand with all of that.
Yeah, I just found it funny that they're trying to throw out money now for people just to kind of like condition
Sure.
to
I agree with you, bro. I mean, yeah.
To the grand scheme of things, it's $1,000. I mean,
sure.
I'm sure they'll tax the shit out of that, and you probably pay for it anyways. You know what I mean?
Well, 100, man. Yeah. Obviously, man. There's a reason Bill Gates pushes it. There's a reason Fauci pushes it. Birx pushes it.
Oh, sure.
And I don't know what Trump's doing. Trump's playing 5D chess with them. Okay? Until we get to the other side of this. We're going to have to wait and see what happens and just go from there. But, my man, I do have other calls.
Thanks for your call.
Hey, anytime, man. You call back, all right?
I appreciate it. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, bud. Take care. Bye. Thank you. Great calls tonight. Great calls. Did I also see something that Ivanka Trump said that she was going to go on The View and say that she was going to get the shot, the vax? I like that, Dan the Giza. PSYOP the PSYOP. I like that. Unbelievable. Let's go ahead and take Navy Vet. *6 to pop in.
What's up, baby boy?
Hey, what's up? How are you, my man? Doing good?
I'm good. Yeah, brother, I'm good. I called in late. I apologize.
It's okay.
But, dude, I just want to give you an air hug right now, the way you handled that. Because
with the lady?
Yeah, dude.
Sure.
I just moved to a new office, and right next door is a doctor, and these people sit out in their cars, and they wait, and I have a sign, and it's like fluorescent, so they're like reading it about the mask and shit, and so many people come to my office and ask me where I got that, and I have the opportunity to sit down with them, and the way you did that was just, it was perfect.
I know how to handle people, and I did not feel threatened. I didn't feel...
No, she was asking questions, and you know
Sure.
what? That's what Q asked us to do. Handle with care.
100%. Now she's going to go on and she's going to go watch other shows, hopefully stick with us, and she's going to be informed, and that will inform. It's like the 100th monkey.
Yeah, exactly. So I do this 48 and 50. I don't know what that means with Comey and Brennan, but obviously something's going down.
Yeah.
I mean, how beautiful would it be to take September the 11th back?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, could it be Comey or Brennan? I mean, are they the ones that are going to be the first physical indictments coming out from the Durham report?
Yeah, dude. So, anyways. All right, brother. We're going to go for a night ride. So I just want to get in, just tell you I'm proud of you, the way you handle that. And
thank you.
Have a beautiful weekend, brother.
Hey, you too, my man. Thank you.
All right, folkers.
All right, man. Take care, buddy. Bye-bye. Navy vet, Shane O'Mac. We're almost to 1,000 likes, guys. You're doing great. I sounded like one of those hacky radio hosts. Oh, we're almost to 1,000 likes. Aren't those the worst? Isn't that the worst? I like this song too. Da 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 da. I hope y'all are having fun. A good time to spend your Friday night. Hey, we got a couple super chats. Did it flash across the screen well? Dang it, I missed it. Deflustrated, thank you so much for the 5 bones. Trump 2020, where we go one, we go all. God bless you. Thank you, Deflustrated. I appreciate it. Christina Love, thank you for the 777. Thank you, Christina. She's such a sweetie pie. I love it. I missed it. Oh. Can't see it with the numbers in the way. Well, I can minimize myself right there, put me right here, move this down there. Does that look good? If that looks all right, can you read those numbers okay? If you can, put a 1 in the chat. If that's hard to read, put a 2 in the chat. If it's good, press 1. I think that looks good. Hey, Denise Bolin, what's up? Good, it does look good. Cootie Cat says no. Mary Helen says no. Ariana Sater, Gail. Most of you guys say 1. I sell cat litter, 69. My favorite number. Psych. I think it looks fine. You think it should be highlighted in white? If you're on a computer, it looks good. You want me to make it bigger? You guys are we're gonna fuck it up. That's as big as I'm gonna make it. Like that. That's as big as I'm gonna make it. I think that looks fine. No, yellow won't work. I already looked at yellow. Right there. Did Loki get that fruit fly? Loki's on a diet. And that is a test in itself. Oh, there it goes. Look at that. Thank you, Mikey D. Thank you, Mikey. That looks great. Mikey D, 9/11 equals Saudi Arabia, Israel, and deep state U.S. neocons. 100%. Thank you so much, Mikey D, for testing that out for me, man. Thank you. Thank you. I'll work on it to see what... we're not going to do it today, because that's insanity if I kept doing it. Let's go ahead and take some more calls, guys. Thank you, Mikey, for doing that. Yeah, poor Loki is down to 3 meals a day. He's too fat, and I don't want him to have diabetes, so he's losing weight. I'm losing weight. I told him today, I had to sit down with Loki. I said, listen, we're doing this together. We're gonna lose weight together. I already lost a good bit. I gotta lose a little bit more. But I'm letting you know, I'm just gonna start eating fruit flies. All right? So if I'm start like yapping like that, chomping at stuff you can't see, don't think I'm crazy. I'm just gonna start eating fruit flies. That's so stupid. Retarded. All right. Let's take some more calls. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Not that one. $99.28. What's up? Hit *6. Hey, $99.28. What's going on, pal?
Hey, it's just such fun to be alive right now, and it's so easy to be caught up with doom and gloom when in reality so many things are happening.
Sure.
And it's kind of interesting because the Bible is like a blueprint, and people like Alexander the Great and, of course, Cyrus, and, they were shown the Bible and they were already in it. And the weird part about it is Hillary matches Jezebel. She also promoted abortion and blah, 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 worshiping Moloch. But, what's funny is biblically it says that when they go after Jezebel, Jehu goes after Jezebel. But in Hebrew, it's pronounced Yahoo goes after Jezebel. And he has a sidekick in the chariot with him. And you know what the sidekick's name is?
No, tell me.
Hebrew, it's Netanyahu.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't trust him.
Oh, yeah. But I'm just saying they throw Jezebel to the dogs. So it's all good. It's all good.
It's all gravy.
And I was sitting in front of the computer 2 days ago, and I was looking around, and I was, thinking about ciphers. And I looked down at the keyboard, and I went, oh, my goodness. Now, if the aleph and the bet are the first two letters in the Hebrew alphabet, which is where we get alphabet from, and aleph means God, man, and bet means home. And if we look at our keyboard, the first letters on our keyboard is Q, we, R.
QWER.
Yeah, like Q, we, and R.
Oh, nice. Okay. I see that. I like it. I like it a lot.
Love to all. It ends well. And caring and sharing is the way to go.
What's your name?
Helen.
Helen, thank you so much for the call.
You're welcome, Thomas. Have a good night.
Hey, you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Helen, everybody. Helen. I'm so hungry right now. I just black out. There are a lot. Y'all are killing this. I swear you can do something little like that. No. Where is it? That. And that, it changes stuff. I don't know. That way, it's reverse. I don't know. Let's take another call. You guys are killing it. Great calls tonight, guys. If you're enjoying yourselves, we're only less than 200 away from 1,000. Show out. Let's show out, please. Oh, before I forget, because I'm going to. You guys have heard about this lady? Let me move this. This is an operation. I can tell you that. Moving everything around and so you guys can see is not always easy. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Democrat opponent, drops out of the Georgia House race. This is next down the street from me, right? This is down the street. She believes in Q, right? and her opponent just drops out, leaves. Guess what? Your boy got in contact with them, trying to get this lady, Marjorie Taylor Greene, on the show. How amazing would that be on a live show? Reached out to them twice today. We'll see what's going to go on. They said they were going to email me back. Let's hope we can get her on, because she is a shoo-in. Greene is now a shoo-in to become a congresswoman. She follows Q and everything else that we stand for. That's a big, big win, friends. Very big. So I'm just letting you know. Here she is right there. She said she's not a QAnon candidate. Greene said she didn't make QAnon a part of her campaign for Georgia's 14th district because she found misinformation within Q. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Fox News. Don't believe it. I don't trust them. I never will trust them. They're garbage. Hannity, Tucker, you can't cuck the tuck. You can't. I'm telling you. Take another call. I like this song too. 4812. Hit *6 to unmute and let's chat it up. Oh, my favorite song. This is my favorite song. No, this is the Kenny G song.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? Who's this? Can you hear my voice?
Hello?
Hey, what's up? Who's this? Can you hear me? I can hear you fine. We'll give him a minute.
Hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Oh, hey Tom, how you doing?
I'm good. Who's this?
My name's 1275.
I can't hear you. Keep getting away from your phone.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Keep it up. Yeah. What's your name?
Oh, this is line 275. Can you give me 1 second to adjust my, I'm sorry, I turned on my Bluetooth device.
Oh, I'll give you a second. What?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that sounds much better. What is your name again?
Oh, this is C75, Thomas.
What's up, C75? What's going on?
Listen, I just wanted to break down the adrenochrome for poor Tracy there.
Go.
What happens is that melanin actually, adrenochrome in time naturally oxidizes into melanin.
Correct.
In the skin of black people. Now, what happens is everyone knows we can take any sort of chemical compound and flip it back to what it was. By steaming it, that's what they do. They literally flip it right back to adrenochrome. The walnut sauce is adrenochrome, but you throw in his hand. Podesta's hand also signifies the other things that you can do with the human sacrifice. And one of them is cooking it, giving you that perfect collagen. I mean, if we understand the science of collagen from the cows, we can see how easily it transfers to humans. And in the days of Babylon, they would give the lower level priests access to the cows and the upper level priests access to the black children.
Yes.
The idea that the black slaves Ethiopian thing is a little bit on, but it's a little bit off.
You're talking about Haiti?
People, no, I'm talking about back in the day when a lot of people think that Ethiopian people actually were the slaves of Egypt because they're the only people who can really work hard in the sun. We're not going to get hard into it. But what they're not also realizing is that for a long time, the controllers and the rulers of the world have been using African American people with the melanin in their skin to access adrenochrome. And so just as we would breed a chicken or a cow or something that would specially create a product for us, the African Americans were taken advantage of. And for years, they've been used and harvested for their bodies and eaten. And it's hard to hear and it's disgusting, but we just want to tell it to Tracy. Thank you for letting me talk, Tom. Everything's going good with you. You had the best call-in show the other day, dude.
Wasn't that a good one? That was a great one.
I just want to give you that and you handle this. You handle last caller's great, but this is a stressful time. We can all feel it right now. Put your armor on. Literally close your eyes. Imagine the blue armor coming onto your chest plate. Nothing can attack you. Take off your mask. Go to your grocery store. That's what everybody's asking. And tell everyone it's for health reasons. I don't wear a mask. You have high CO2 trapped in there, low oxygen happening, and everybody needs to take action in a peaceful way. We're not Antifa. We're buying bread without something without bad health. And that's our protest. Our protest is silent and walking and gentle. And when someone comes at you with a Karen attitude, you take out your yellow sword, you shine it in the light, and then put on your red belt and burn out that darkness of the red belt of truth. Give them a little bit of speech and then walk away. Don't be afraid to dust off your feet. This is a biblical fight we're in. This is a long fight we're in, and we win when we peacefully address what's going on. And we, what happened at the NFL game, what's happening with India and China, don't just think this is an American thing. We have India on our side, Wahi Guru. We have so many spiritual people all over the world that are with us. And if everybody looks into what happened over at the border with China, they killed over 250 Chinese men on the border and lost 26 guys. Did you hear about what happened about a week and a half ago with the border crisis in India and China, Tom?
I did not, but I do have to. I gotta get. I thought you were gonna stay on the melanin stuff. I really like that. I think we should just stick to one topic.
If there's anything else, is there anything else I could express for Tracy on top of my head? I know I went really fast. I wanted to get all that out.
I think we helped her out. I think what you said is she needs to look into the melanin. I think she needs to look into that and how and how when you add the oxygen to isn't it epinephrine?
Yeah, I don't want to go into this. It's kind of
convoluted,
dirty to even talk about. Well, I don't even want to talk about it. It's disgusting. I want to talk about it in broad strokes, and I just want to say so that's it. If you actually go back to the call-in show, the first time that we ever talked to each other, which is the call-in show of the Untold Mysteries, which if she doesn't know anything about anything, she's watching just your news show, she can get that level stuff. But if I agree. Like Jesus taught the parables to get, but if you want to take the deeper mysteries, you want to actually learn the science, Jesus offers that too.
100%.
And so go back to that first caller. There's one thing that travels faster than light, and that is the human sacrifice. The solar flare going off and all of us EKGs going off at the exact same second. And then 8 minutes later, the light from the solar flare proving it happened proves that a human sacrifice travels faster than light. And that's all on the unseen mysteries. I love you, Thomas.
Love you too, man. Thank you so much for the call. Cheers. He's a quick one. I can't let him get off on tangents. So we got to stay on one. And that's what it is. That's what it's going to be, guys. I can't believe we haven't hit 1,000 likes. I mean, this has got to be, the past few call-in shows have been fire. We should be well over 1,000 likes right now. Nina G, Thomas, did YouTube make you stop playing the smooth jazzy tunes and match the cozy calming? I like this better. I do like jazz, don't get me wrong. But I like this better. I think it's more up. We need to be more up, less sleepy. Less cozy, more up. Right? So, it's a challenge. Get us to well over 1,000, guys. It says 1,000 on yours. There's no way. I'm looking at right now, climbing, 927. It was 925, 927. Let's go. This is the Kenny G song. Kenny G woos me. Kenny G. If anybody gets that reference, Kenny G. It's from a movie in the 90s. Somebody give me the reference. Let's take another call. They're so out of order right now, I don't even know who's been here and who's not. I'm just going to pick one. 0173. Go ahead. *6 to open up the mic.
Hi, Thomas.
Hey, what's up? Who's this? Yeah.
This is Red Pilled at Birth. I don't know if you...
What's up, Red Pilled at Birth? How are you?
Well, I used to be on Reddit, and that was my username. Mm-hmm. And I... one of your episodes... you shouted out to me, and it's the first time I've actually got a chance to talk to you in person. Mm-hmm. But I had put some of your videos on Reddit for everybody.
Thank you.
And anyways, and you thanked me in one of your videos in the past, but
How long ago was this? Real quick. Remember, yes, Denise Bolin, Wayne's World was the correct answer. Denise, we've become even closer friends. Go ahead. I'm sorry about that. I had a trivia question.
It was early on in the Q movement. I had on my Reddit, I used to put out stuff on the Merovingians and things like that. Basically, I've been red pilled for probably most of my life.
Okay.
My dad had told me that, one of his distant cousins was actually Archduke Franz Ferdinand. And of course, my dad he's O negative, and he's passed away. My mom is A positive. So it's kind of creepy, to say the least, knowing what I've learned over the years of investigating and researching everything. Knowing that I kind of come off that bloodline, so it's...
Yeah, pretty interesting, right?
Yeah, it is. And
do you have like a...
told me about it, I started getting more and more interested, so I started doing more research and came to find out all this other stuff that just really started creeping me out. So I've been trying to tell people and stuff about everything that I've learned for a very long time.
That's good. I like it. Reddit used to be such a great place. Reddit, I used to love Reddit, and then it just got... It's worse. It's worse than Facebook. And Facebook's always been garbage, but I'm talking about the censorship. You can't put anything on Reddit anymore.
Yeah, anything good that I put out, they just pushed me down so that none of my content would come up.
Yeah.
And I finally just left Reddit and said I can't do it anymore. And
I used to love Reddit. I used to get so much information on there. It was beautiful. I do have to take some more calls, though. I listen, I appreciate you sharing everything on Reddit. I used to love it so much. And you're probably, you definitely have a hand in the success of this show. And for that, I'm forever grateful.
I also wanted to say that you did a great job with that lady. And that's what we're supposed to be here for. So
I agree. I appreciate you acknowledging that. That's very kind of you. Thank you.
It's awesome. Thanks.
Hey, all right. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
You too.
Great call. Oh, I remember. Don't you remember the Reddit days? Remember that? God, that was so much fun. I feel like we've been light years from that. The Great Awakening board? Holy smokes. The Great Awakening board was amazing. That seems like 20 years ago. But time doesn't exist, so whatever. We'll take another call. Let's take this. 2725, welcome to the show.
How's it going, bud?
Hey, what's up? Who's this?
This is Rick. How's it going?
I'm doing good, my friend. How are you?
Not so bad. I've been just digging into the red phone and the signals, and it's crazy. I can't wait for you to get into the research, man.
Of Signal?
Yeah, just looking back, I found this really interesting that, I was just looking at it here. Give me a second. So Signal, it was the successor to this app that was called Red Phone. It was an encrypted voice calling app, and it was also tech secure. So these two guys who made it, they launched it in May of 2010. It was called Whisper Systems. It was a startup company by these two guys called Moxie Marlinspike and this roboticist, Stuart Anderson. Right after that, the next year, November 2011, guess who buys Whisper Systems? Twitter, right? They wanted these two guys to help them do encryption. And they've been doing it basically ever since.
Interesting. So they've had this tool for 9 years.
Right. Right. So what I've found now is when you go up to 2018, the same guy, Moxie Marlinspike, who developed it beginning and was bought out by Twitter, when they started WhatsApp, which was the exact same thing, they started the Signal Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization. I mean, this stuff, it's exactly right. It's what they've been using. And they even in June 2020, I was just looking at this before you got off your last caller, they released a feature that allowed the users to blur their faces in photos. So think about what they were doing for protesters and the agitators.
Yeah.
They were putting pictures that can completely blur their faces.
Yeah. Wow.
It's wild. I can't wait for you guys. To anyone who's in the chat, if you guys haven't been digging into Signal, start looking.
Can you send this to me, please? I would love to read this.
Absolutely. Stand by.
Do you have my email?
You know what? If you open up Bing, probably the quickest way to do it. Throw up Bing and look up Signal app owner. And I know there's a bit of delay. I'll watch your stream and we'll guide.
It's fine. I only got about 15 minutes left in the show. Moxie Marlinspike.
Yeah, that guy's a clown. You can get him later.
Bad news, FBI Edward Snowden favorite chat app Signal. What in God's name? Man, we'll have to dig into this later. But I thank you. I thank you for showing it. And you just kind of just went through a little bit of digging and found it's pretty much in your face pretty quickly.
Yeah, if you're a fantastic researcher. I've been watching it for a long time. You'll have no problem taking this apart. But yeah, go back and look back in 2013, 2018, how it ties to Whisper System. So I'll let you go. Have a great.
Thanks, bro. You said Whisper System.
Yes, Whisper Systems.
Beautiful, man.
Encrypted text protocol. Have a great night. Everyone in the chat, you guys stay safe. God bless.
God bless you too, man. Thank you so much, bro. Very, very cool. I believe his name was Rich. Is that what he said? Great call. Hey, we hit 1,000. Well done. Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. I want to appreciate the people who donated today too. Mike D, Christina Love, D Frustrated. Thank you so much. Remember, guys, the more people we can get on here, the better. That's what we have got to do. Pack the chat, practice positivity. That's what we like to do. Thank you for getting us. I thought we would have been I thought we would hit 1,000 30 minutes ago. But it's okay. We'll get there. Right? We'll get there. Let's take another call. *6 to talk.
Hello?
1885, what's up?
Hey. Yeah, I had some points. I guess I'd like to make.
Sure.
Yeah, on Call of Duty, they had a secret message, and it was they had the Yuri Bezmenov video, and I thought that was pretty cool, for the masses who play Call of Duty. It's almost like Call of Duty had a secret message of a red pill or something, and I was like, that's really cool.
I don't know how often you listen. Do you listen to this show often? Are you there?
I've listened to it before, but I'm really not familiar.
That's okay. Because I want to know, what's your name, by the way? You can make up a name. Just tell me whatever.
I guess my name's Aaron.
All right. Aaron. So we had a guy call in. This is weird that, we had a guy call in the other day talking about there was stuff in the Spider-Man video games. The new ones on PS4. That there was stuff within that game as well.
What did you say about that?
I mean, he was just talking about, I can't even remember, but he was just saying that there were other things that were in that game. If somebody wants to help me out in the chat, that other stuff was happening in that game as well.
Yeah, I mean, it was Yuri Bezmenov, and have you heard of Yuri Bezmenov before?
No, tell me, fill me in quickly.
Well, he said that it was like a communist a plan to like subvert the nation, like America, into communism. And he said there's like 4 basic stages to the communist takeover, and the first step is demoralization. And that's actually the point that I'd like to make, is to simplify what we're seeing and what's going on, because he gives a lot of good points. He says that the first stage is to demoralize the nation, and he further explains what demoralization is, and he says it's a psychological warfare, active measures, and it's a brainwashing, mind control, and it totally mind controls. They teach this in the colleges, and he tells all about it. He says,
we have a guy in the chat. Mikey D. He says he's talking about the communist agenda, ex-KGB defector.
Yeah.
Interesting, my friend.
Yuri Bezmenov. And so that was on Call of Duty, and Alex Jones and different people kind of showed that, and a lot of people talked, because it was kind of neat. Call of Duty's pretty cool,
Sure.
But it was kind of neat they did that, because that's like red pilling the Call of Duty people or something.
Massive group of people, man. Listen, I appreciate your call. I'm trying to get everybody before the show ends. I got 10 minutes, so listen.
That was the point
I loved
wanted to make, is the demoralization aspect, and how that's what really, if you understand that, you can understand what's going on, because the demoralization that's how we get the Antifa kind of like people.
Yes.
They're demoralized.
Correct. They live off of suffering. They live off of being ridiculed, and they're depleted, as you would say, and that's the only thing they know.
That's kind of like their narcissistic supply.
Yes.
You can also Google narcissistic supply, and you can better understand the mental illness that is behind this, how the mind control behind this, what it does, because it's like a body snatcher.
Correct. Exactly. I will say this. I want to say this, and I got to let you go, my man, that you will never find a successful liberal. Never. They can't. They may have gotten there on some sketchy terms, but if you're ever around them, they'll never be up. They're always down. They're negative.
They can hire you. It's a Pavlovian conditioning. I mean, they can hire you, and you don't know that they're hiring you. They can reward you. They reward stupidity.
Yes. This is well said. The Ecator said they feed off depravity.
Like, if you mindlessly entertain the masses, they'll reward you. And we see that how YouTube rewards maybe the left a little bit more, and they're a little bit more lenient towards that.
They're not a little bit. They are pure lenient.
There's a double standard. That's a double standard. It's hypocritical. It's all that stuff.
I totally agree, man. Well said, man. Way to dogpile on the great calls. I do have to let you go, and I hope you call back again. We do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Thank you for taking my call.
Absolutely, man. Hey, you have a good night and a great weekend.
You too.
All right, buddy.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye. We are just dogpiling on so many good calls. Where we'll take Patriot Shepherd next. What's up, Pat?
Hey, what's going on, man? Appreciate everything you do, bro.
Oh, man, you're coming in clear. You sound great.
Dude, got to keep it fresh, man. Got to keep it fresh for your channel, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. What's up, man? What's your name?
Not much, man. I just wanted to call and tell you thanks for everything you do. And I also wanted to talk to everybody in the chat and your followers and stuff like that. And thank everybody for being a patriot and spreading the word. I want to encourage everybody to continue spreading the word. I
Awesome.
live in a small town in a small state, country state. I grew up in the country and stuff like that. I'm ex-military, and I want to encourage everybody to, when you go out, to be respectful, kind, caring, considerate, but encourage others to not wear masks, because there are so many medical complications that occur because of the wearing the mask, the rebreathing of your CO2, the problems that occur because of it, the lack of oxygen that you end up having in your body. And there's actually a lot of negative benefits comparatively to the positive benefits of wearing a mask. And I understand the compassion. I understand the concern that people have. And so many people.
That is very true. People are blind because they really don't know what's going on. So they're trying to be compassionate, but they allow their ego to get to them, and then they flip out on people.
Yeah. It really is about the compassion. I go to church. I live in a small town. I know I'm a fifth generation from the town that I live in. And, so I know a lot of people. I'm involved in a lot of the community and the Chamber of Commerce, the school and the Education Foundation, and so on. And, there's a lot of really good people that just don't understand. And if we, as patriots, as stewards of the truth, can actually impart our information, disseminate this information to these people that are, for the most part, on the same page as us, and give this information that we've actually been willing to, had the time to research and communicate with other people. If we can tell them about this and actually spread the word and not be afraid to give them our opinion, then we can bring more people into the light and understand what is going on in the world around us.
That is so well said. Somebody said it earlier. I think it was CJ or C67 or C75 called in, and he said you have to be gentle with this. You have to handle this with care, as Q has told us.
You can't be derogatory. You know what I mean?
No.
And if you go at it with a derogatory tone of voice, or that derogatory interaction, you're not going to be able to reach people. And I'm not saying to pander to other people's insecurities and stuff like that, but I am saying that we need to be kind, caring, and considerate, be the way that God wants us to be, to witness to others.
I agree.
If you go at something too aggressively, then you're not going to be able to reach those that you would have been able to otherwise.
I agree. What's your name?
My name is Patriot Shepherd, man. I just want to.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, no problem, man. And my name's Jake. Just
Jake. That's fine. But I see your name on there. So, dude, Jake, I mean, well said, bro. And I completely agree with you. I'm glad you're coming in with such key sound, too. I can hear you perfect. And listen, man, you call back anytime. I really appreciate you. Well said.
One thing, I know you got to get to this last caller you have here, if you don't mind me asking. For the longest time, I actually have a YouTube channel that does creative side of things. I'm very creative. I'm a 3D artist, and I do that type of stuff. I've got quite a few followers on that channel, but I started a completely new channel that I'm trying to spread the truth. You know what I mean? And I'm curious how you started that. I mean, did you just blast social media, your friends, family, and otherwise? Did you encourage other people to look, or how did you gain those followers, man? Because I've got a whole new channel that pertains to spreading the truth. And
bro, I
started out.
Listen, man, I started in
for a long time, by the way, but I just,
I started in a closet. I had a walk-in closet. I had a sorry, I don't mean to swear, everybody. I had a crappy mic, a crappy laptop, and I just had I worked a full-time job, plus I did research full-time, plus was trying to hold a family down, and I don't know. This is what I'm telling you. This stuff just kind of happens.
Just kind of happened.
Just happened, man.
Keep doing it. Hey, dude, if you ever want to just talk and visit, man, if you ever decide to have somebody as a guest on your show, I'm not anybody. Nobody really knows me, but I spent a lot of time in the military. I lived overseas for a large majority of my adult life. And I'd love to speak with you, man. If you end up having some guests, man.
What's your channel?
Patriot Shepherd on YouTube.
Patriot Shepherd on YouTube, guys. Give him a holler. There you go, my man.
Thanks very much, man.
Hey, you're welcome.
Spreading the truth and spreading the love and the light, dude. I appreciate what you do. Keep it up, man. You're an inspiration to all of us. Keep it up.
Hey, thank you, Jake. Very kind of you. Thank you. Old Jake, we got 1 minute. 1 minute, 78.56. Hit that *6. 78.56. Go ahead and hit that. We'll bring in and then we'll part ways. Speaking of back scratch, I still got it right here.
Is this me?
This is you. What's up? Who's this?
This is me. Okay, it's me again. So I am that lady that called earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
I have
okay.
One more question for you.
Last question. Yes, go ahead.
How do you feel about Lindsey Graham?
That's my senator. That's my senator. That's my senator.
Perfect.
I still think he has handlers. I used to think that it was just John McCain. I don't think so. I think he still has handlers. I don't know which way he's going, but he better make up his mind because I'm not that big of a fan.
What's going to make you change your mind?
Him not going against the president.
But he kind of has, right?
Sure. So, I don't know, Tracy. I don't know. But I do have to let you go. That's my opinion on him. I got to end the show.
Okay. That's
Hey, you call back Monday. Call back Monday. We'll be here.
Okay. Have a great show.
All right. Thank you. We'll see you.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. Tracy coming back around. Guys, what a fabulous show. Real quick, we had some super chats. A&T, thank you so much. Great show tonight. Q movement equals unity consciousness. I love that. Unity consciousness. Hazmat. What's up, Maddie? Hadn't seen you in a minute. Thank you for the 1776. I appreciate it. The end won't be for everyone. That is very true. Where we go one, we go all. Thank you so much. And Ant, thank you for the 10 bones. I appreciate it. Guys, thanks to each and every one of you who called in. My gracious, what a beautiful show it was indeed. I'm telling you, it keeps getting better and better. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know you did too. And, guys, you know that I love you, each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. And we do this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Regular podcasts on Tuesdays and Thursdays. DJ JD, I will. Don't be a stranger. And please subscribe to this channel right now. If you are new, I hope you enjoyed it. And the biggest thing that you can do is hit up that Patreon, become a member today. You have no idea how much work goes into this. It is a lot for one person to do, and with financial support that was taken from me by BoozTube. They stole it from me. I'm trying to get back to where I was, because it's unfair, and I'm a fair person, and I'm still putting out the work. I'm still putting out the content, and yet they keep it from me, and I'm not getting it back. So that's what it is, and that's why you guys are so important, not just for the financial side of it, but just because to spread the word of this great channel and to spread the word of this movement, right? So if you are able to, please do so. Thank you all for the likes, 1.1. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope each and every one of you have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Guess what? Tomorrow, special Saturday podcast. I hit you up. Make sure you repay me with a like and a share and a follow on Twitter. So make sure you watch the new, there's a new podcast tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your family. God bless each and every one of you. Where we go one, we go all. Take care. Bye-bye. Guys, if you found what you just watched informative and you enjoyed it, then please subscribe to the True Reporting family today. There are many ways to support this channel, like our Patreon link, our PayPal link, and our TrueReporting.us official website link in the description box below. Join the True Reporting family today and be a part of history, because where we go one, we go all.